Hi everybody, I'm Pixler-Anderson, and I'm here to share some tips on public speaking with you today. So let's talk about public speaking. Why, you ask? I'm not running for president or anything like that. What if I told you you have a huge advantage in life to achieve anything with the power of speaking confidently in public? But it's scary, right? Doesn't have to be. With some of the tips we'll cover today, you'll have the confidence to need to shine. So let's look at 2 steps in public speaking: preparation, which is critical to success, and the actual delivery of your speech. So let's review the tips. Take time to prepare. Know your audience. Dress appropriately for your audience. Have a backup plan for visual aids in your presentation. Begin and end on time. Do not use inappropriate humor, even though it's tempting. And vary your speech tones. So let's break them down. Now let's talk about preparation. You want to take time to prepare. Winging it's cool when you're out with your friends, but winging it during a speech is what makes it really scary. So pick a topic that you care about. Prepare a PowerPoint presentation to follow while you speak. Put each part of your speech on its own slide. This way, you have a guide to keep you on point. And practice, practice, practice with a friend or a teacher. Next, you need to know your audience. When you're talking to a group of friends or your parents, you speak to them in different ways, right? I do. Are you speaking to your science class or your art class or even your music class? They all have different interests. You want to talk to them about what interests them. Would you talk to your best friend the same way you talk to your teacher? Probably not. It's important that you care enough to gear your speech to your audience. This way, you're a big step ahead of the game. Next, we're going to talk about dressing appropriately. Notice that I put on a jacket. Dresses it up a lot. Take the time to dress appropriately for your speech. So maybe you're not sure what's appropriate. There are plenty of YouTube videos for this, but we're going to take a look here. So dress like a bum, treated like a bum. Dress like a pro, treated like a pro. So dress appropriately for your speech. So let's look at what's right and wrong with this next picture. Next, you need to have a backup plan. You'll want to have a backup plan for visual aids that you use in your presentation. So as an example, if you're presenting with a PowerPoint and the projector fails, it happens. Have handouts for your audience. This way, they have your material and you can just refer them to it as you take them through your speech. So why is beginning and ending on time so important? Take a moment to think about how long your attention span is. Wait for it. You've already started thinking about something else like lunch or what to do later. I know I do it. So guess what? Your audience is no different. So don't try to fit too much in. You want to just hit the 3 to 5 points that you want them to come away with and finish on time. So what about inappropriate humor? We all think it's fun to have fun, but inappropriate jokes, they may be great for friends, sure, but not in a professional speech. Just share those with your friends. You never know enough about someone in your audience to be certain that you won't offend them. And guess what? The moment you offend them, they will not hear another word you say during your speech. So tap down the inappropriate humor, keep it to your friends, and stay professional. We want them to enjoy your speech all the way through. So let's talk about speech tones. Why should you vary your speech tones? It's not about yelling or whispering. It's about giving your audience some variety. Variety is great, right? You'll want to change your voice on a regular basis. So let's take an example that you're in a studio audience and you're about to win a new car. So the announcer says in a monotone voice, "You've been such a great audience. Today you're lucky enough to be in the audience as there are great keys to a new car under your seat." Not so exciting, right? See what you end up with when you do it that way? Now let's try it a different way. So the announcer goes to tell you, "You've been such a great audience. Today you are lucky enough to be in the audience as there are keys to a new car under your seat." And the crowd goes wild. Yeah. So what now? So we've just reviewed some tips that should get you on the road to success when speaking in public. There's an adage that you should picture your audience in their underwear and it will erase all the fear. Maybe not such a good idea. Best method, prep and practice multiple times. So put these tips in place, be positive, energetic, have fun, and you'll all have a great speech. Thanks.